Welcome back, ladies and gents. I have done as I said. I did the recruiting. Actually, I didn't. I did the selling and the ransoming, and I was going to go around and recruit. But I got a pop-up that said that Ella the captain is now of age, and I didn't want to start the next video all of a sudden having Ella the captain in my party and not showing how she got there. Let's see where she's at. Staying at well, she's actually here in Rote. So we're gonna go to the keep. Take her into the party. She's just turned 18, as you know. Actually, you know what? Let's do the little cutscene. Notice she's growing. She was a child, now she's a young teenager, maybe. Now, she's an adult and ready to enter the world. I gotta admit, I've never watched this entire... I've clicked on this before many times, but I've never watched the entire video. I don't mean just of Ella, but I mean of anyone. I've never watched the entire video. I don't think I knew that they got older and they got bigger and actually showed them progressing in age. Because I generally will click that, and then as soon as it shows them, I just click away from it. So that's the first time I've seen that entire video. Interesting. Okay. I did like that armor she was wearing. Let's see if... Did we take her already? No, there she is. We'll take Hero to party. Let's look if she is actually wearing that cape and that golden helmet. Get my fingers right on the keys. Oh, yes, she is. She's wearing exactly what they showed. I don't like that that's only 45, and she has no gloves whatsoever. Okay, let's give her this 53 helmet. These 30 boots. I'd like to give her a better shield also. What is that one? It's only 350. That's terrible. There's a 410 until we can... Wait, this is Rote, isn't it? Open stash. This is my home, my home base. So let's go back to her. Well, first, let's make sure that I didn't throw something in there that Hans can use. No, he's got everything. All right. Now, Ella. We're going to give her the best of everything we have. Excuse me. She's the youngest member of the clan, of my family specifically. And she's got kind of crappy armor. It looks nice, but it's not very good protection-wise. I didn't mean to do that. Hang on. I don't know if I might have changed something around, so I'll just reset it. 33. 32, that's even better. Oddly enough, excuse me, there was just a comment on YouTube. Something about if I had some companions to lead some other parties, that I would have an easier time of it. And I responded, I'm just waiting on my kids to come of age. So here we are. As soon as I log in, we've got one of my kids. And I think that's everything. How about let's give her a really good shield. 480. There's got to be one in the 500 to 600 range. There's 600. No, I wouldn't give her a Pafi shield. I would give her this. Let's see if we can find one better than 640. Ah! No, that's a Pavis. I'm not going to give her a Pavis. I'm saving these, which I consider to be solely infantry shields. It's just too big to wield properly on a horse, in my opinion. Obviously, you can do it. The game will let you do it, but I'm not going to give 660. This is even better. 680, a lordly knight's shield, and 7. What have I got? Maybe I should have checked myself first. I've got. Oh, that's right. I can only use round. Okay. I can only use a round shield. So this is the best round shield I have. But I'll let my 760. My goodness, that is a good shield right there. I'll make sure I take these back. As I've mentioned numerous times, you're probably tired of hearing it. Anything over 550, I'll tend to keep because you can buy shields that are 550, and that's the regular version of the Knight's Kite shield is 550. And look at this one though, 760. 760. Shouldn't be saying "and" there. "And" is only where you have a decimal point. Okay. And as there, she has a regular, obviously, and I'm not doing any. Did I give all my companions axes? Yeah. No? Who was that? Oh, that's her. Oh, I've only got, that's right, there's only 3 of us. All right, so I need to give her an axe. Although, she's not in my party proper, so she's going to keep a sword because the reason I have axes in my party is because my party is all combined of axe-using troops. That's why I am using axes, because I wanted to have the perks and the skill in that category to help my troops out. But as a captain, she's going to recruit from anybody and everybody. So I'm going to, it's better for her to have sword. And let's see if there is a, no, I don't think I will have kept any swords. No, I haven't. So do I have any swords over here? 93 and 75. I think that's what she's going to have to go with. Yep. Until, or unless I can find something better. She's going to stick with this sword. Now, I do want her to have, since she's on a horse, I do want her to have a spear of some type. This one right here, I think. Because you notice it gives you the thrust attacks can dismount. So even if she doesn't kill a rider, she has a chance to dismount the rider. And that's good in my opinion. Let's give her this then. And see if there's anything better in my... Well, this is... No, because it's a masterwork, but I don't like that it doesn't give... I like the range. I really do like the... Oh, here we go, right here. Here's a legendary fine steel leaf spear. That's not mine, is it? Have I got that saved? No, I'm using a glaive. That's right. All right, well, she's definitely going to get this legendary spear. All right, now where's that one at? Right here. Put that back in here. Okay, that is it for her. That's all I can give her. Let's move her up to the just below Corinne. And she's now going to be one of my... I'm gonna wait. Since I just recruited her, I sometimes forget to do this. You need to do her skill set. Because when you first recruit them, see here, it's all unassigned. All right, so as a captain, I want her to have maximum recruiter... Oh, no, that's... Let me stop that. Reset. I want this to go to 6. I want this to go to 6. Because remember, she's going to be one-handed. I want her horse skill to be 6. And I want, excuse me, her tactics and scouting is already 6 because I was setting that as she was growing up. So let's give her some social. We'll just top her off at 5. Now, of course, I want her to be able to recruit the largest party she can, so we're going to top that out, and I want her to have the best medicine she can. Now, I want her to have scouting because if she's out on her own, I want her to have the best scouting and tactics. I think those are the 2 most important when they're out on their own. Now we'll bump up I always start going to 3 on the horse, the one-handed, and the pole arm. And then I take a look at how many I got left. I got 5 left. So I'm going to go ahead and bump up this one, and the horse one. That'll give me 2. And for now, remember, she's only level 24. She's going to be leveling as she does things. And I'm going to give her those last 2 in engineering. And then we'll let it set that way. That means also, I'm going to leave her in my party for a bit to get her some skills. But I'm going to change her to the scout. Notice she had really skills. I've got 4 and 46. But she has 6 and has 5 focus points. So she can go up very fast. So I want her to be my scout for now. The lower the scout, the less distance I can see. You can see right now I can only see at 12. I think if I change it back to illustrate the point, notice it's 16.2 under my skills. But I'm going to change it back to her because I want her to get some scouting skills before I send her out on her own. And also this means that I've got 1 extra troop. Let me see what kind of troops I've got. I'm going to put 1 in, if I can have room. Yeah, I'm going to put 1 in the garrison here, and I'm just going to make it a Sturgian warrior. There. Now we're good to go. Manage town while I'm here to make sure there isn't anything that needs to be done. 10 days until siege workshops. Then we've got the forum and the marketplace. We're -2. This is good. We'll let it go. Is there anything in the dungeon? Nope. Okay. Now, after 13 minutes, I guess I can actually get started. It looks like we've got here Mimer is sieging Ortesia. We're at war with the Northern Empire, the Southern Empire, and the Azerite. Why don't I just look here in the Azerite? Northern, Southern, and Azerite. Anything, no support for stopping the war at all. The Azerite is the strongest of our current enemies. Looks like these guys are going to be the strongest overall, though. The Khuzaits. All right. I have... Let me go through these guys and look and see what they look like. Okay, he's rich. Rich. And average. All right, so these 2 guys can be topped off. He is topped off. He is topped off. Maybe I did do some recruiting. I don't know. All right, everybody's topped off. Let's go to... We've got to start making some serious moves because this defensive game is getting really old. So I'm thinking about going for Seniopa. Let's head in this direction. See, Ella's getting all these skills now for scouting. She's gone up to 12.9, 13, 13.1. Yeah, she's rising very fast. Oh no, did they just break the sea? Yes, they did. Hopefully they don't go back to... Well, if they go to attack Legata, that's okay. I think ideally they should go to... I'm talking about the Azerite. Has them go to Sargo. Chase out of Northern Empire. That was another thing that probably just happened, and I paused the game and saved it. It was Northern Empire had just declared war on us. It wasn't just Ella. Sestador. Hey, this is pretty close. Let's go down here and take care of this. Ella, the captain, let's give her that first skill set. I always like Day Traveler. I don't... It's 5% at nighttime, but I just don't ever want them to engage at night because there are some penalties. So I'd just rather have them and or myself be faster in the daytime. Southern Empire. I think we've beat up on them pretty good. It may not be much of a force. Castle's only got 366. We'll take a gander and see what it looks like. 11. This is good. We're going to go straight into battle. I want to check my inventory. Make sure I've got everything that I want. And that nobody needs an update. Okay. Just probably about 3 or 4 in the afternoon. I'm going to save just in case. Let's start the siege. Sister Dame Castle. Oh. I'm waiting on it to start. And this will be Ella. And I will put her on a horse right here. Let's even this out. Even though horses are not going to play a big role in this battlefield. Let me even her out. Not like normal, at least. Immediately move forward. Also, hold. I don't want you stopping the fire. I want you to move as quickly as possible to get into position. And all of last week, I was feeling a little ill, I guess you could say. Just very lethargic.
Infantry!
Some of that is just age, of course.
Rider forward!
I think they're gonna stay right there as far as their infantry is concerned. So we're gonna move right. No, don't charge. I'm not saying charge. Where is there a horse that I'm clicking on? Doggone it, game. There is no horse here. Just keep coming. And then look up at them. Archers right here. It's 92. We're gonna get a little closer. Archers. All right, horse. Go ahead and get the horse down there. Horse, archers, come here. There you go. That'll teach you to shoot at me. Although I don't think that was the one that shot at me because he had javelins and I was hit by an arrow. That's probably the one that shot at me. Archers, I need you to shoot your arrows, not engage in hand-to-hand. You guys also shoot your arrows. Keep going, guys. Don't stop. Go all the way through there. Trying to let them do. All right, just go ahead and charge infantry. Trying to let my guys do their thing without me micromanaging them too much. Get out of the way, horse. That veteran Falxman just Gireeded that. He didn't use the Gireed, it's just the term I'm using. He knocked him for a loop there. Oh, he faked me out. Very good. But you did not. Okay, horse. Let's get the horse involved. And let's get the mounted archers moving around. Ah! You almost got me. I hit someone else, though. All right, everybody charge. See how easily? Oh, woo! Reinforcements. That's fine. We engage them before they have any kind of structure or formation. They're unorganized. These arrows need to go. Boy, I tell you what, this thing swings so much faster than the one in my other game that I've crafted. But of course, this is much shorter. My other one is 225. I'll have to look and see what this is, because this is just a regular base game long glaive. How fast it swings. I like that. I don't like the reach of it, but it is what it is since I'm not... No, don't... Come on, buddy. Oh, No, he made it. Okay. Come on. I don't know why there's one... Okay, he's getting some support now. Those arrows are really annoying me. Where's my horse? Let me get some range so I can... Horse, get on those arrows. Everybody get on those arrows. I cannot stand those little piddly arrows. Troops. Who are you shooting at back here? I saw that one dude right there shooting an arrow at something back in this direction. Who are you? Veteran bowman. Let's go back here. Ah, you even got... Ah, I sense a Gird coming on. Been nice knowing you today. I hear somebody getting hit.
Go!
But I didn't see anything. I could hear a sword connecting with something, but I didn't see anybody here. All right, I lost none. We only lost 19 overall. Ella, the captain, got 14 skills in spear/lancing, 19 in horse riding, and 7 in one hand. Very good, Ella. Very good. You can just go. You can go. If you're not a mercenary, I'm letting you go. That's just the way it's going. I am still mousing over to see what the standing is. Because if it's 98 or above, I'm going to keep them prisoner. All right, we've got one. Definitely want spearman. And we just upgraded a Varyag veteran to a horse. Very good. I don't need any... Where were we at? Oh, yeah, we're out Sestadem. I'm going to take these 3 because these are never going to upgrade, so they'll stay at that amount of money forever. I don't have to pay more ever for them, so we'll take those since I'm right outside that castle. And I'll throw them in a garrison if... Replace something that's there if needed. If not, just leave them in the garrison. Question is, can I jump in there before anybody... Okay, yeah, nobody put in. Let's see what the garrison is. Let's toss these 3 in there. Boom. And let's look while I'm here if there's anything I can take out to reduce the budget for the garrison. And there's no sturgeons that I can take out. However, let me look at my...
I read.
See if he's got what kind of low-level troops he has. Okay, we got 10 recruits, 1 volunteer, 1 recruit. That's 12. We got this militia archer, this militia spearman. That's about 15 people we can replace. Let's look at Chavel.
I'm yours.
I don't necessarily want to really stuff this because I'm using this as a bait. There's 17, 19, 20, 3 more, 5 more. Yeah, these guys will be more economically sound since they're never going to upgrade and cost me more money. And they still count as a body in the garrison. So when the enemy looks at it, it sees the total number. Militia, militia. All right, let's see what I can replace these low-level troops with. All right, 225 is the goal here. So let me just plop all of these in there and then get it back down to 220. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to do a 1-for-1 swap. Oh, I thought that was a militia. Took that by mistake. All right, we'll toss in the 14 militia spearmen. And I'll take out 3, 4, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, there's a 1-for-1 swap. Then I'm going to toss in the... Wow. I'm going to toss in these 3 and this 1 because they are spear users, are javelin users if need be. And if I have to pull them out and throw them in one of my other parties, I'd rather have the javelin users. All right, let's take out... I think we're just going to go with these two. Get us back down to 225 right there. And I don't necessarily want to replace... I'm going to leave these militia archers instead of doing a 1-for-1 swap. I think I've mentioned how many times I like having archers, so we're just going to leave that as is. So now we're at 235. Is there anything else as far as infantry? Yep, let's do these three. Take all of these. There's nothing high tier as far as infantry, and I'm a little leery to... I should probably check on these horses. Because this is going to wind... The brigand will be a horse troop. He upgrades to a horse troop. You can see here, his very next upgrade is hardened brigand and then horse raider. So I'm going to leave him alone for now. I guess I'll take these 7. You know, it's better than recruits, I guess. So 5, 6, 7. As far as money's concerned. And these 19. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19. All right, so now we've got a 1-for-1 swap. And even though I've still got 19 Imperial recruits, I don't necessarily want to... I want to leave all these horses here because it's eventually they're going to become Imperial horses, the Equites. So I want to leave those there to upgrade. Let's donate troops. Chavel, you could use some infantry, which is all we got actually. So we're going to give you these guys and this guy actually. So 13 more. One more. There you go. Now you're up to speed. I said Chavel, and that's Horunug. Okay, Chavel. I'm going to give you everything but these. 198. Okay. And then Lynn. Lynn, we're going to give you... Wait a minute. Well, it looks like all those, the remaining recruits went. That's fine. We'll just give you... You're down by 13. Did I over... 212, 198, 180. Okay. That's fine. Let's check the castle status. 11 days for the granary. Not granary, granary. Okay. Now we were headed. Why? I think it's troops. I've got. Is there anybody in the? I've got too many prisoners. Is what's telling me. Just see how many's in the. I'm pretty sure the dungeon is going to be maxed out. Oh, I can have 2 more. Let's put low level. No, scratch that. We'll put high. It doesn't matter because I've got a better idea. I'm just going to give them to my companions.
Your lords.
I've got 3 of them here, and there's 0, so that'll be plenty. There, 116. And we're good to go. I want to run around here to Lycaron. I'm going to ransom and sell, and then we're going to go try to hit Sinopia. This is probably Ella again. Yes. She got some skill in riding. We'll give her charge damage. That's fine. He lasted exactly 30 seconds or less. Ah, look, I'm glad I came down here because I think they're going to siege Lycaron. Was it 1300? Yep, they are sieging Lycaron. I'll be doggone. I'm not going to get a chance to... Okay, well, let's look at the situation here. We're going to go directly into battle again. Actually, I'm going to wait till it's daylight. And since I got a little wait, I'm going to do a little recruiting. Lynn is down by 13. She just took 3, so she's down by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll get all of them, but I'll give her 10. And then I'll give the rest to whoever can take it. There's got to be somebody here that can use one. There we go. All right. And I think I don't have enough time, I think, to go anywhere. Yeah, it's going to be daylight. So let's go back in. And let's just get right into this. And of course, again, I'm going to save. $1,400 to 12, almost $1,300, 1293. Let's look at the battlefield. I like this battlefield, but I think now there's let me think about it. There's two things that AI usually does on this battlefield, but most of the time I start back here somewhere. You know, we start way back here. And then I try to run up and get the high ground right here. But sometimes when you start this close, the AI will congregate right in this area. I don't know what they're going to do because right now it's eluding me. Why is this? Let's get rid of that. And I don't know what they're going to do, so I'm going to try to start high over here. The horses can move easier. Let's see what they're going to do. Let's move in this direction. I always try to set my archers higher than the infantry. Okay, I don't know where they're moving to my left, their right. Are they going to that hill right there? They may be. That may be where they're going.
Infantry! Move! Arch! Move! Cavalry! Forward! Cavalry! Move! Move!
I think that is. They're going to try to get that high ground right there. Which is okay also because if they're setting up higher, my archers can... oh, there's the town. My archers can shoot over the infantry because they're shooting up, you see. So even if we're on level ground, that'll be okay. That is like Karen. Look at that. You don't really notice or get the... that'll teach you. You don't really notice or get the feeling when you're in the town that it's nestled right in between in a mountain range. And then it's got its back protected. That is actually a very good defensive position. That is very well done as far as whoever decided to build the castle there. In the real world, that would be perfect because you can only attack from this direction. Look at that. All right, guys, keep coming. Now that we know where they're coming, just come on in.
Footmen! Ready! Archer face enemy! Cavalry!
Our archers up here.
Out to the move!
I meant the cavalry. Guess while they're marching, I'm going to see if I can kill one or two of this horse archers, these cowardly horse archers. Maybe their leader? I got her horse. I say her, I don't know if that's a her or him. Oh, I cannot. Fading, it's a him. If they get in amongst my infantry, they're taking their lives into their own hands. No, stop throwing. Stop wasting your axes. I forgot I told everybody wasting their axes. I forgot I did not tell everybody to hold fire. Okay, let's move on in. Horse, right wing, move up. Horse, left wing, move up. Horse archers, do your thing. See, their positioning is better than I would have liked. I don't like the way they position there because they didn't position on the lip, which means I can't sit down directly in front of them and shoot them. I need to come up here to higher ground. I don't like their positioning, but it's very good. Very good positioning by the AI.
Cavalry! Move!
See here, this little lip there protects them from this direction. I'm going to have to come all the way around.
Infantry! Move!
I thought they were going to set up on the lip. Why are you... All right, horse.
Cavalry!
Face that
Wheel
direction.
to enemy!
Now we're getting around where we can see them.
Footmen!
Come on, guys, run as quickly as you can. We're going to force them. We're going to get the high ground one way or the other, doggone it. Horse.
Cavalry!
You can't go too far. Go ahead in that direction.
Horsemen! Horsemen! Forward!
Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to block you. Yeah, this is where I want to be, right here. I want the infantry right there and the archers right there. We'll have the horse go over even further.
Move!
This is advantageous. I like this. All right, make sure that you guys are facing
Infantry! Look that way! Infantry!
We want you to move down. Infantry to right there.
Move!
Archers to right here.
Move!
What am I looking at? I guess there's a horse rider that's been knocked off. If you make it through there. All right, archers, fire. Infantry, fire. He's not gonna. Well, they'll take care of it. Sooner or later, they'll take care of it. The goal here is to make them break. We are much stronger than them. I don't have to, but I'm gonna see if I can make them break. I'm gonna try to keep the distance as I swing this glaive. I think eventually they will break out of that formation.
Cavalry! Charge!
All right, horse. Let's get the horse involved. Kind of encourage them. I don't.
Horse
Are
archer!
you a horse archer?
Hear me!
No.
Mount sergeants, take command!
You're on delegate. I don't know why you were just sitting there. I think you were caught up on that horse. Standing there. All right, there they go. Now let's engage. Archers over here. Now we're going to hit them from the side.
Arrows! Forward!
Quickly. Hold. I don't want you to stop and shoot. I just want you to move as quickly as possible.
Archers!
Come on. And keep looking in this direction.
On the enemy!
Now you can shoot. See if I can take care of this guy. If they don't get him before I get there. There we go.
Archer!
Very good, very good. Spread out even more. See, we're hitting the infantry in the back with the arrows. Since they're facing, their infantry is facing my infantry, which means my archers can hit them in the flank. All right, horse. The elite cataphract. Who are you? Nikasar? How are you still running around here? Everybody, just charge. Oh, I missed. Come on, come on. Reinforcements. All right, guys, get over here. Archers over here. Actually, our archers up here. Range. There we go. Oh, man. That's what happens when you play so... It's been a week since I played this game. I've been playing the other one where I crafted a pole arm, and the length is much different, as you can imagine. So you got to get used to the shorter reach.
Everyone, charge!
See, I would have hit him had I been with my crafted polearm. Make sure everybody's charging. Still more reinforcements. Say what? Let's get in on the fray. Bring out the axe. Nope, nope. What are you doing hitting my fella like that? He's an archer. He doesn't have a shield. That's a problem when you order charge, is archers are not carrying a shield, so they're very fast compared to your normal infantry, and they wind out in front. That's why a lot of people, I think another reason, you will have noticed by now that I very, I mean, unless it's just bandits and don't want to fight, I very seldom order my troops to engage without me. But when you do that, I'm always reading the forums where people complain they lose troops more than they think they should. But two things to always keep in mind is that one, when you hover your mouse over that option to send troops, it gives you a breakdown. It'll tell you what type of troop in this environment is going to do well and what type of troop is going to do bad. So you can see, for example, if it's a snowy environment, it might say horses will have a disadvantage. So you're going to expect to lose more horses than normal, as an example, right? But also, the stats, it's strictly a stats game when you're not involved. So that it just goes by raw stats. And your high-level troops have higher athletics than your low-level troops. So they're going to run into battle and get there in ones and twos, for example, instead of a cohesive formation. And that's why you lose more high-level troops than you think you should, because they've run out ahead of everybody else and they're getting mobbed. Oh, can I Gird you? I see you coming. I'll get your horse and then let my guys take care of everything else. I'm trying to get to this horse because I want to get up there closer to them. I'm too slow. Okay. Wait. Oh, F. Oh, thank goodness it told me. There's a lot up here to Gird, but more than I have Gird, so I'll just hit what I can. I'll get you and then turn around. See if I can get this fella. And you. And you. Nope, I hit his shield. I got him anyway. Short reach. Doggone axe. Just don't like it. Honestly, I don't like the short reach of axes. I realize if I was crafting, I could probably craft one that had a longer reach, but I gotta go with what the game gives me in this playthrough.
I've killed them all!
Oh, look what I see here. They got him. Is that it? I think that's the last one right there. They're fixed now. All right, I lost 2 spearmen. I got 1 in tactics and 1 in Gird's. Ella, 31 in one-handed, 22 in polearm, and 43 in horse. Very good. And she went down, though. Sorry, Ella. She did get 3 kills. She matched Corinne, her mother. Only 35% of the loot. That's fine. -6. You can go. Probably negative because I sieged something you own. -50. 3. These couple of upgrades. We definitely want the... and I'll take you. Take all of this. We're just going to jump into Lycaron. Hopefully I can get in there before we lose too much. I didn't really notice that shield. Was that a super shield? I need to look. You know, we're going to lose more than I want. How much room? You don't have 300. Don't tell me you have 300 also.
I'm yours to command.
Nope, but you got 136. You're still over.
I await.
140. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame you cannot give prisoners to your allies, the people in your army. We're going to lose a lot, down from 1,000 to 915, 901, 889. Let's just ransom all of these. 9,000. That's a shame. 300 prisoners, only $9,000 or dinars. Ransom you. Get 11. Let's get Ella. I'm pretty sure it's Ella that got some upgrades. Yep. So we want her to have wrapped handles. And cavalry, because she is on a horse. And definitely veterinarian. Because I don't really care about the mount dying or becoming lame after it falls in battle. I'd rather the horse last longer in battle. So we want them to have more hit points, hopefully to prevent them from falling in battle. All right. Let's see what we can sell. Of course, take my hides. And that leaves us nothing to sell. We do not have a herding penalty. I'll leave all of them there. Looks like we got another steel cap, I think. All this stuff is that needs to be checked is already checked. Let's look at Ella. She's going to be the only one that would benefit from any of this. And it looks like what we had in the stashes is going to be good for her because there's nothing here. All right, I guess I'll take a gander. Is there anything? Yeah, this is much better. If I get her a better head cover, that would be great. Right there. She doesn't have anything on her hands at all, so we'll give her that. Legendary. Yep, you can have those. Oh, this is even better. Legendary again. All right, now that she is got much better armor for if we ever go into a sea. I swear one day I'm going to go back to Revel and take out those thugs. I keep saying that, I know, but I just haven't had the opportunity. You see, oh man, we look, unfortunately, oh gosh, I had to hit reset, which means the changes I just made on her I have to go back and do. Because we were 100,000 in the hole. And that's, you know, I'll take a hit on some of it, but I'm not taking 100,000 hit. All right. Let's do this again then. I don't think there was anything that was here. It was all civilian attire. You can have that. Oh, I hate when I do that. I wish there was a... Well, it's all or nothing. It's all or nothing, and I know that, so I should work within the parameters of the game. There was a 13 here. Oh, that was for boots. These right here. And I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. All right, we'll sell all of that. I just did it again. What in the world am I thinking? All right. All right, I'm going to make this work for me. Where is Ella? Ella, let's get you the... If I can find a better sword for you to use, I'll buy one for you. 93 and 75. It's... See, your sword is very short at 95. I always like someone on a horse to have a minimum of 110. But it does more damage and it swings faster, so I'm going to let it be. Doesn't look like there's anything better. Because like Karen is not a complete... It's still building as a town. And it looks like there's nothing here that I can take. Let's look at armor. Let's just do regular. 53, you're not going to find a better hat here than 53. We're not going to find better than 1924 anywhere because that's a loot item. Now, this was pretty low-level chest piece that I put on you, so let's see if we can get one better than that. Because that's 100,000 is a lot of money to just urinate away. Oh, that's the best thing they have here also. Wow. Kind of sucks. Is there anybody... No, I don't know what I'm thinking. I can't do anything else with anybody. Okay. I guess I am just going to... Because I don't want to have to redo all of that again. You know what? Forget it. We're going to accept the 100K loss. Ah, man. What about my companions? 2, 8, and 2. What about the garrison here? Full garrison. Of course, they're starving to death. Let's take all of these. Go to the keep. Throw these low levels in. Militia archer and 4 of these. That's 5. Now, is there 5 higher tier? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Archers. I'm going to throw these 2 infantrymen in and take 2 of these. And throw this 1 in and take 1 Fian champion. Okay. We'll give you that guy and that guy. We'll give you just whatever. We didn't even top you off. All right, good. Everybody, oh man. Ella, she went down hard. She was out and about on a horse. So let's wait just for a moment. Let her recuperate a little bit. And then we're going to go towards Sinopia. Oh no, I think they're fixing to attack this castle again. Once she hits 50%, we'll go ahead and move out. And she should be there, so let's go. And oh. No, I got 7 minutes left. That's an alarm for something else. Okay. Run down here. Okay, I will accept it. We're going to go around here and go by this castle on the way to Sinopia just in case they are about to attack it. At least we'll be close enough to it to do something about it. This guy was average, but we'll go ahead and give him 1. And now I'm short. 2 troops, was it? Let me look again. Yep, 2 troops. And I'm going to make it whatever I have available to recruit. I guess it's going to be archers. All right. I don't have any infantry anymore to recruit. But I do want a full party. So we'll just run up through here. This might just be... Oh, my goodness. Oh. That's why I can never get anything accomplished. With the amount of armies we have running around the map, I am constantly on defense. And every time I even think about going on offense, you see what happens. Someone asked me why I'm up into the 70s. Well... That's my game style. I don't like... Oh, wait a minute. Let me move this guy up here. It's another 800. I just go directly into him. And it's raining, so the horses are going to have a little disadvantage. 41 and 33. We want to even that out a little bit. 37. There's a lot less horses in this battle than we had in the last one. Now, this is what I was talking about. We usually start down in this direction, and I try to run up here to get this high ground, which is exactly what's going to happen right now. Run as quickly as we can to get that high ground right there. And let's see if they're going to march towards us and sit up in that little depression right there, which I think they will do. That's pretty sharp lightning, it seemed like. Definitely bright.
Infantry! Archer, move! Orders! Move! Archer cavalry! Forward!
Chances are they're going to set up right there. And then I'll have to move to this little hill right there. Because they'll be too far away, especially in the rain. When it's raining or snowing, your ranged units have a debuff, I guess is the best way to say it. Have a disadvantage. Just like your horses in the rain, in the mud.
Horsemen!
No, everybody. Don't be shooting.
Fire!
Don't be wasting arrows. I think they're gonna. Yeah, they are. All right, so we're gonna go around here.
Infantry!
Try to get this little hill right here.
Cavalry!
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and send in the horse because there's not gonna be any thundering.
Horse cavalry! Charge! Horsemen, forward!
This mud is gonna bog them down and slow them down a lot, so it's gonna be slow going. Look how slow they're trotting. Both the enemy and my horse. So
Cavalry! Move!
let's go ahead and get them in.
Forward! Charge! Infantry! Arch face enemy! Infantry! Move! Arch move!
It's like watching people run through molasses. Not that I've ever seen people run through molasses. I definitely have seen people run through mud, being from southern Georgia. That red clay, especially. Whoo! Our school bus used to wind up in the ditch a lot because of that. That's right. I rode a school bus. I rode 3 school buses to get to school. That's how rural I was. We would, when I was in first year in high school, I was in the first grade of 9th graders that went to high school in Georgia. We used to have, high school used to be the 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. And then we were the first 9th graders that went into high school. So we were only like 13 years old when I went into high school. And I had to ride a bus to the elementary school, Clottville Elementary, and then ride another bus, different bus, to the middle school. At the time it was called Junior High, Lowndes Junior High, and then rode a third bus to get to Lowndes High School. So I would ride 3 different buses to get to class.
Soldiers!
Move down here, infantry or archers come up here. Then, of course, once I got 16, I could drive myself, because in the United States, at 16, you can get your driver's license. You get a learner, what's called a learner's permit at 15, but you can only drive with a licensed adult in the vehicle. So you couldn't drive yourself to school. Come on, archers, come closer. This rain is hampering you. So just move right down. Let's get this horse out of the way. All right, looks like they're coming in.
Infantry! Shoulder to shoulder! Infantry!
Infantry, go ahead and charge. They don't have much. It's low-tier troops. I was going to let the horses have a little more fun, but let's just go ahead and finish this. My timers are 40 seconds left. Haranag the Outcast. I don't like that guy with the glaive. Oh, if I can get rid of him. If my guy wasn't in the way, he'd be gone by now, because I couldn't hit on that initial, because, you know, there's always a horse in the way. All right, everybody just charge. We got some reinforcements coming in, but they're going to be low level. The AI is set by default for its to start the battle with high tier units, so any reinforcements that come in are always going to be your recruits and low tier units. What hit me and where did it come from? I was trying to get my alarm. There we go. pretty sure it was an arrow, but I don't know where it came from. Where is it coming from? Oh, I guess way back there are these horse archers. No, right there. That guy was aiming right at me. Never again. Everybody attack. It's difficult to see. Yeah, I don't like that guy with the glaive there either. I just don't like the Khuzaits in general. I don't care if he was carrying a chocolate cake, and I like chocolate cake. I just don't like him. In fact, there was a comment recently about, I think about the Khuzaits and how I didn't like them. Someone was mentioned that. I just don't like horse archers in general either, but he was talking about the Huns, and as I responded to, first thing, when I hear the word Hun, even though I know who they were, the first thing I always think of is World War I. There was a saying pilots had, beware the Hun in the sun. And that's a good sage advice to this day, because your enemy will get high and position himself with the sun behind them. So when you're, before we had radar and things like that, you couldn't see. So what, even in World War II, the pilots would do that. So what they would teach in World War II is if you suspected, every now and then hold your hand up with your thumb and put your thumb over the sun and look and see. Sometimes you could see wingtips or a formation of planes that were above you in the sun diving down on you or just getting ready to dive on you. But the Huns were way before the Mongols. I think that was the point I was trying to make in the post. They were almost, depending on 700 years before Attila the Hun existed. About 700 years before Temujin, who later became Genghis Khan. Although some people say Chinggis, C-H. But everything I've ever seen said the correct spelling is with the G. But who knows, because it's not English. I only know what I can read. I wasn't alive then. I'm old, but I'm not that old. Let's get a couple of Girds. Oh, I knew I was going to hit my horse. So I pulled at the last moment. Didn't want to hit my rider. Can I get this guy? Yeah. And another. And you. And you. Oh no, I wasted a Gird. All right. Is that everybody? Yep, that's it. Ella, more points for Ella. Who did I lose? Drudge champion. I got one in Gird and one in medicine. Ella, 27 in polearm, 35 in horse, and 8 in one-handed, and she did not go down. She had 5 kills. Again, Corinne, I don't know what her issue is. She's got excellent skills in archery. She's got the noble bow and the stacked bodkin arrows. She just hardly ever gets kills. Of course, to be fair, my veteran bowmen, all 25 of them, only got 7. I guess maybe it's just the rain, or perhaps I'm just used to seeing in my other playthrough that I've been playing currently, I'm Botanian, and I'm so used to seeing the Fions. Speaking of Fions, all right, buddy, I'll let you go.
We are at your mercy.
I'm recording this on a Sunday morning. Emperor, I'm going to hold you since you're the leader of the whole faction. And maybe we'll get more favorable terms. Unfortunately, the game doesn't really work like that, but in my mind, it works like that. We hold the leader of the entire kingdom, so they should be willing to pay more or negotiate for peace. Because I am honestly getting very tired of having to play defensive all the time. I'm going to throw him in the dungeon. Right there. Everybody else, I'm going to take out of the dungeon. I want more room in there. I don't know who put them in there. It's probably these guys. Let's ransom everybody. That's another 9,900. And, of course, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to sell, do a little bit more recruiting, and then if I can, for the third time, I'm going to start moving towards Sinopia. Saini-Opa, however you choose to say that made-up word. And that's where we'll pick up in the next one. Adios.